Good evening. It's been a while since I did videos, and I've got several that I want to do, so I thought I would take this opportunity to upload one or two. So this is my review of The Avengers, the film. What do I say about this movie? I'm not a big comic book person, which is funny because I am an anime watcher. I do. When I started writing myself, I was really looking for something that would help me draw out some originality, some ideas that would help me draw out some of my own, creative originality, and I found that in anime. So I am an anime watcher, but I'm not a comic book person. I don't read a lot of American comic books. I like, Wolverine or, some of those normal ones, and I don't mind the movies either. Enjoyed Captain America, enjoyed Thor, for the most part. I like the Iron Mans are fun. But what really struck me about this movie is how well it was put together. So, The Avengers is by far the best comic book movie that I've seen, hands down. Not only did they spend a bajillion dollars on it, but they took all of the elements that were good for the other movies and put them into one. It was well done. I'm not a big fan of the Hulk, and the Hulk was awesome in this movie. So let's talk about the good. I mean, can I say everything? This was your comic book movie. This was a smash 'em up. I mean, very little on plot line, very heavy on action, action stylized movie. And what's great about this movie is there's no sex, there's very little, if not any, swearing at all, and the violence is very much stylized. You're fighting aliens, and so it's just not that. I mean, there's violence, but just not the kind you expect from like a Saving Private Ryan, or there might be a generational gap, but you know what I mean. So the violence is very stylized. I mean, it was really good that way. Plot, the plot proceeds well. There's a nice definite arc, climax, set up for the next movie, what I like to call the hook. So the conflict was palpable. The emotion, quote unquote, real to an extent. Yeah, there were some people that died, specifically one or two characters, and there were some people that were doing some bad things. But really, it was all about the costumes and the one-liners, which gets me to the best part of this movie. The dialogue in this movie is hilarious. There are half a dozen times where you literally laugh out loud. Like, you can't hear what's going on in the next scene of the movie because you're laughing so loud. Characters are great. The Hulk is hilarious in this movie, the cinematic version, the CGI version, not the Mark Ruffalo version, though he did a good job. I liked him as the Hulk. I actually liked Edward Norton, but I thought Mark Ruffalo did a great job. Robert Downey Jr. just steals the show. He's so funny. He's got a couple of just great one-liners, and the CGI with Iron Man was awesome. Same with the Hulk. A couple of peripheral characters you just kind of don't really care about. Scarlett Johansson's character, the Black Widow, nobody really cares about her. Hawkeye's character was, Hawkeye was pretty cool. The changing of the arrows and all. I mean, that was pretty fun. What can I say? Action, drama, even a taste of romance. Had a little bit of everything, and but not too much, and it was good. The bad, was there any bad in this movie? Yeah, I think there was some bad. I mean, you probably could have delved more into the characterization a little bit, the internal conflicts between the characters. I mean, they coalesced fairly quickly, for a 2.5 hour movie, and it would have been nice to be a little bit more intimate. But that would be my main complaint. This is fantasy at its finest, and this is what this is fantasy story. This is a modern fantasy storytelling. This is a world where people have superpowers and they live to protect, and there's aliens and they're invading and there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on. So this is fantasy / science fiction, I guess, at its finest. It was an awesome movie, and that's why it made a bajillion dollars over the past week. Go see the movie if you haven't. I'm gonna go see it again. Really enjoyed it. What can I say? Great movie. This is reviews by Collin. Check me out at www.collinearl.com. I'm gonna do another book review here to explore some of the free books on Amazon is what I've been doing right now. Go see The Avengers. Thanks for watching.